Reporting in progress.
All right, so I'll call the meeting to order. Welcome to the IDEA Committee meeting of July 16th, 2025, and I'm calling the meeting to order at 6:04 p.m. And please do roll call.
We have no requests under roll call. Item A, Rita Highsmith,
Present.
Wharton, Chair Cone, Maria Mark.
Present.
So committee member Cone is absent. Anna Dennis absent, and Vice Chair Carol Zoltowski.
Yes.
All right, so approval of the agenda. Can I have a first and second to approve the agenda as it stands?
First,
Well, with the amendment though, right? I move that we correct the chair and co-chair
The roll call under committee members, sure.
With that amendment.
with that amendment.
Sure.
oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I'll second.
Carol second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye. Yep.
Opposed, abstained, great. Any public comment?
Okay, is this the time to talk about the San Mateo Democrats?
I think it's in the, that's not
It's
even,
not.
yeah,
Oh, I just
the
said,
correspondence.
oh,
Yeah.
I say cover. I thought you were in your public comment B, but okay, whatever.
Oh, there's no members of the public wishing to make public comment.
Great. So let's move on to correspondence from the San Mateo County Democratic Central Committee.
So I have to say, I wanted to sign here because I was very curious to see if it had any impact to what we're trying to build here among ourselves, or I'm thinking, I don't have any particular axe to grind or anything, but I would be curious to hear from staff. Because this was, as I understand it, presented to council a couple weeks ago, let's just say, and I'd love to hear, I wasn't there, what council had to say or not, as the case may be, before we have a discussion, which may last not very long, but.
It was just forwarded to the city council members. They have not discussed this or brought it up to our city manager, not to my knowledge at least.
But they said, give it to us, they turfed it.
No, the city manager said this would be more appropriate also to forward to this committee because of the content.
Oh, for awareness.
Okay.
Yeah, is
Right,
there,
okay,
that's
that's
there's
what I didn't
an action item.
understand, if we were.
Attached to it, or
No action, just
So do you have an idea of when council is going to have a conversation about this, whether it's behind closed doors or otherwise, so that we can kind of complete the circle?
it hasn't been brought up to staff to agendize it, so not to my knowledge.
It might not be
It
discussed,
might not be-
but they're just receiving it.
I got it, okay,
This group.
okay, cool, thank you.
Was there a request for the city council? Like, I actually was confused when I was reading it, and then I was like, oh, I guess everyone's a Democrat on our city council. That would
I
make
don't know, I
sense.
don't
But
know the
like,
answer.
were
That's a
there,
good point.
is there, was there a request for the city council to do anything, or was it also just an FYI to them?
I think it was just for your information from
But
the
we're not
Democratic
all
Central
Dem-
Committee. I don't know what people's party preferences
Yeah,
are.
I figured it wouldn't be like the city council that would sort of sign on to that, because it's really
I got it, okay. So the assumption is that not all city council of San Mateo are Democrats, not all.
Right, I don't know people's party preferences.
But
Okay.
who exactly is this going to? So it says authors Victoria Sanchez and April Vargas. Like, is it going
I
like,
think it's going to the California Democratic Committee to say sort of like the San
Oh.
Mateo Democrats.
as
This is
I
this is
see,
what we
okay.
think as the San Mateo Democrats, and we encourage California Democrats.
That's a
at
good
the
point,
state
because
level,
when
so-
you read it, it implies that it's just going to San Mateo. And I had the same question, are all our elected officials in San Mateo, are they all Democrat? I don't know. I should.
well, it has Winker in here, which he's San Francisco.
Mhm.
So I was like, well, who is this going to?
Yeah, I don't know.
So I guess it says to urges the California Democratic Party to.
Yeah.
So I guess it's going to them.
Okay,
and then it does say strongly encourage all Democratic elected officials in or representing San Mateo County to do the same. So does that include like the mayor of Brisbane as a
It's
San Mateo
probably a-
County
In terms of,
official, or is it?
in terms, I think in terms of action, it would be for the ask to support the Senate Bill 627 for the council members.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that with us.
What is SB 627? Where
That is-
where is this what bill who is this bill from? Yeah,
It says Wiener and Oregon,
Yeah, it's a Senate bill.
it's a
Maybe-
Senate, it's a
California
California
Senate.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. I'm sorry, my ignorance of politics is. My ignorance of politics. Okay, thank you. That's good. Thank you. Appreciate it for that clarity, that education.
Any other questions or feedback? Okay.
But do we know that it has been any kind of ICE targeting in Brisbane?
They have not, to my knowledge, heard of that. There have been posts on neighboring cities. On social media that I've seen recently, even in the past week.
Neighboring cities like, feel free
Um,
to just give us a couple or. San Francisco, I would
Yeah.
Well, yeah, San
even in San
Francisco,
Mateo County.
yeah. But San Mateo,
I think
like South
there's-
City or I don't know.
Yeah, I think San Bruno,
Mm,
yeah.
Well, that's what personally, when all this stuff started to go down, it was what I thought would happen across the board.
That's
Like, it
true.
didn't surprise me at all that this is happening. I mean, I don't like it, but
So we did, remember the yellow flyer that I showed from the county where it had the Know Your Rights hotline? So we have posted that at the library posting board in Spanish and English. There's like backsides, so we put two right next to each other, so it's very clear, like so that people have that hotline number. And I saw it shared too on our residents page as well.
the only thing I have concerns about for the issue of ICE, I know it'll happen here, or hopefully it won't, but I bet you it probably will. You know, we're disseminating this in Spanish, which is cool, but there's an Asian population here. And I'm not gonna suggest that we have the bandwidth, and I don't speak the language, so I
mhm.
cannot volunteer anywhere, but is there any concern either with council or with us about another language,
Yeah.
like Mandarin? I
Yes.
mean, that's a sort of a generic, I hate to say generic,
Right,
a Chinese language, but
yeah,
there's a lot of Asian folks that live
That
here.
is like the three languages that if we have translated materials that we provide pretty regularly, we make sure we hit those. Spanish and Chinese are the
Oh, you
translated.
do? Okay, okay.
Like
Well,
we did a 4th of July, no fireworks in Brisbane. And we
Oh.
have the translation underneath.
No, I
The
think
offers are
I
done
think
screen
that-
in
I think that's
Spanish.
really
it's
good.
important.
Mhm.
That demonstrates inclusivity.
Yeah.
I mean, we
It's
can't do
almost like
all
you're
of-
jumping ahead to the work plan, Carol.
Oh, well, it would be about time, I frankly have to say, if we're gonna do a work plan, but I had that concern from. Just because I've spent too many years in corporate,
Yeah.
okay.
But is that poster, has it been posted in the Brisbane newspaper too?
The newspaper, the Star.
The Star.
No, it hasn't. Mm-mm.
I feel like maybe not a lot of people go to the library, but we all get the Star.
Mhm.
That's a good point. I don't go to the library, frankly.
Or BS
At BES.
in the
So-
middle school posting
Mhm.
it. For like parents.
Oh. What did you say, BN?
Brisbane Elementary. School.
Elementary.
You can tell I don't have kids.
I mean, it's summer break, but like,
It's like our break too, yeah.
but school starts on August 21st.
Mhm.
I know that Josie will be there.
Is that document from the county translated in Mandarin? Or just Spanish?
I've only seen it in Spanish, but I can reach out and see if they have it. I hope that they would.
Don't we have fancy apps that can do that?
Yes,
AI.
I mean, we have Google Translate and we just
Yeah,
need
yeah.
someone to look at it who's native
Mhm.
speaker.
Yeah, no, yeah, I totally get that. Yeah, I
Um,
totally get that. Because, you can't always trust what AI is gonna say.
Yes.
We all have
Hallucination
stories, but
happening.
I think that's great. I think we should try to be as expansive as we can.
I agree,
Okay,
yeah.
I don't think that would be a huge task to get that flyer translated. It was pretty short and to the point of the phone number and the hotline and what it's about and like know your rights. So.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I like it, nothing against the library, but someplace that's a little, I don't know. People have all sorts of sensitivities about public spaces, and if you give it something in the mail, then well, they may not look at it, but they might, in the
Mhm.
privacy of their own home.
It's a good suggestion. We're just getting the August issue together.
Perfect, so this
So
will be good.
perfect.
Yes,
More work for you.
exactly.
Okay, so moving on to the approval of the minutes from June 18th meeting. Any amendment? The minutes was written. Can I get a first and a second to approve?
First.
All in favor?
Uh,
Aye. Opposed or abstaining? Great.
but I had a question that's maybe slightly out of order, but it has to do with the open space plan. When whatever his name was, who I cannot remember.
Ken.
Ken was here.
Mhm.
Because we all at one point got volunteered or assigned to different, to be sort of, that
Mhm.
they need us to come to those things, and
Mhm.
it, like, and of course I was the open space one, because I just raised my hand and not because I have anything to say, but is the intention to just be sort of on call whenever, or is the intention with council to have us be, receive at least meeting summaries, maybe not as a whole committee, but as a, usually you get them, even if you're not voting or anything like that. I'm not trying to make people spend more time in meetings because I don't like it myself, but I guess I'd like to know if there's been any discussion about, from in the personally too, but for the other committees, about keeping us appraised, because for one, again, it's what I do for work. Many times people put you on the spot and say, what do you think about that? Well, I can do that. At least I've been doing it a long time, but I think the better thought is if it has time to kind of ferment or whatever word you want to use. That's just, again, my prejudice. You're hearing all my prejudices, but that's all. So if staff has any insight into what the plan was, and it's okay either way, if they don't want to do it that way, that's cool too, but I just thought that was an idea to at least get us some info, as opposed to making sure that we should, for any of the committees. Meetings, they take meeting minutes.
Yeah, that's a really good point, Carol, because putting the onus on them to identify an issue that would be good for us to provide feedback, they might miss things that would still benefit from our perspective or from the idea perspective.
And I think we all need perspective. We can all give us an answer, we're all smart, well-meaning people, but I just think being to the hip should be avoided.
I agree, because I haven't been contacted by the Streets and Safety Committee.
Well, me neither. I
So I
guess it was
don't
last
know.
week, the last meeting we had, the gentleman was here. And it was fine, but it wasn't appropriate to bring it up about what the intention was, but somebody had an intention, right? That we all be on one of them.
Yeah, I mean, it started with more so Parks and Recreation and I
Yeah,
guess
yeah,
the
sure.
planning commission with their work. Because it's just, they have that as a lens now in both of those
Well, maybe,
departments.
is it
What's the
appropriate to talk
equity
to the mayor and, not the mayor, the city manager, and say, hey, could we make this happen across the committee? It's just if they're writing these things anyway, which they are, but don't they all have meeting minutes?
It's all available online. Also, as well as their videos, but I think it has to, like, if the if the commissions and committees don't necessarily like call out participation from the idea committee, I guess each idea committee member can like look at the minutes, videos, or just peruse it from time to time, or if you see it on the blast, you usually like highlight things for meetings too. So I guess that's everyone's homework.
Okay, well, that's good to know. I was not sort of aware that that was the way,
I wasn't
the
either.
assumption that we would do that. So, that's okay. I think it's just another thing to think about if we turn over people as a sort of orientation, like this frankly is your job. You don't have to do it. We're not gonna check out, but at least that they know. Okay,
Perhaps for member announcements, we could discuss like what else is going on and other
That's a good
people's
idea, yeah, like
like report
what
out.
we know from hearing.
well, that's
And
true too, if you
from
wanted
our
to do that. I
colleagues.
don't wanna make work for you, but, and it wouldn't, but in general, frankly, if you wanted to. If you, because you do the meeting minutes, I guess the two of you in concert would say, by the way, check the website. I could use a reminder. Can you
Mhm.
check their website for each committee's monthly, whatever it is, and then put the website in because
Right.
we'll remember. I'll remember then because I'll see it. Whether depending on what sort of craziness happening.
Sounds good.
That might be a good thing for us to get really up and
Really,
valuable.
yeah, really get engaged in it.
Yeah, but it'll take, I admit for myself, it'll take reminder. I
Absolutely.
always will think, send me the link, send me, I drive my people crazy, but send me the link, I can't find it, so.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
absolutely. Second that.
They give me work, that's what I do, give people other, you do that and you do that.
There is a city council meeting tomorrow where there are
Yeah.
some complete streets related topics.
What?
What? If you want to tune in, Quita, or
Okay.
at least be sent the video to watch.
Right.
But you can tune in live, right? So
You
don't have
can.
to-
You can join
don't
the
have to,
Zoom or
like,
YouTube.
Yeah,
Up to you. If you want to
Yeah.
participate, then Zoom. If you want to just see the meeting or on demand,
time is
play
it?
it. 6:30.
Okay.
And there's a reception tomorrow too at 6.
Yeah,
For someone who's retiring after 31 years,
wow.
and she staffs the Complete Street Safety Committee. Karen Kinzer is
Okay.
retiring. in August.
and open space. Maybe
And
we should
open space.
we should
that's
grab
your-
her before.
Why don't you guys come?
Waste of time.
No, I was like, maybe we
That'd be
should
the-
invite her to her last.
I can actually make it tomorrow. I'm looking at my calendar.
Oh no, not
I'm
tomorrow.
looking
But
around.
she can. She can
The
come
last
here.
meeting.
Yeah, for our August meeting.
Complete Streets August meeting.
No, she should. Karen Kinson should do a presentation. No, I don't want to add to her plate.
That's the theme.
Her last day is August 22nd, and I think our idea of meeting is at August 20th.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Being right is
31 years.
see if she's up for that.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe we'll ask other staff to do a meet and greet with idea.
6 o'clock.
Tomorrow.
And there is the street,
Complete
safety.
Streets Safety Committee.
I know, but is it like at the top of the order of business?
No,
No.
it's at the end.
Oh.
never.
But the
Never.
reception is at 6 for Karen, and then they're gonna go to the meeting at 6:30, and the items are, towards the tail end under new business. That's why, right? Or is it
I'll be
under?
watching.
You'll be watching. at that point.
Yeah, I can't make it tomorrow and,
You can still participate if you're online.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be on
Mhm.
Zoom. I can do that.
We can send you the meeting information.
That would be great. If we could
Send
get
us
the,
the-
if we could get the link, that would be the best.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay, will do.
I'll keep my keys.
Okay, you'll be watching,
Okay.
see if you join.
Cool.
Okay. Moving on to old business. To the work plan, starting with the mission statement. Can we have the staff report, please?
Sure. So
I
you-
did that for you.
you recall at the June 18th meeting, the committee approved a vision, mission statement and set of principles. And you've seen just a rough sketch of this in a graphical representation, but tonight there's something in full color for the committee to react to. It's a work in progress, but this is what our communications intern, sure, yeah, hold it up for now. Our communications intern, Noah Calstead has kind
Oh,
of put together, first of all, the vision at the top. Oh my goodness, I need to, yeah. Well, Brisbane, a Brisbane where every individual belongs and diverse voices shape a thriving, connected, and inclusive community. The mission is here going up the mountain. He was gonna have a flag here. I think you probably saw on the, but it just, yeah, maybe didn't quite work. We strive to develop and support a community where everyone feels welcome, valued, and empowered to participate fully in community life. And the principles are here that have the IDEA, but inclusion, dignity, empathy, and awareness. And he took the first short sentence from each principle, where inclusion, everyone belongs, dignity, everyone has worth, empathy, understanding starts with listening, and awareness, our actions matter.
I just
So
have a question.
mhm.
What True, I really like it compared to the ones that I saw before, which I thought was, I just have
A little scary, right?
Yeah.
The roots. Yeah.
different.
Yeah, it's different.
I just am artistically, and I'll admit, I'm not an artist here, but the poppies, I'm just trying to get a sense of what the thinking was in the artist's mind about they are poppies, right?
They
And
are.
then, of course, then there's ladybugs, and so.
I think he just wanted to bring Brisbane into it as much as possible, and this is what he thought of, just like the mountain.
Should do the mission blue butterfly.
Yeah, yeah. That's used
She's
a
a
lot.
mission blue butterfly.
Mm-hmm.
Am I missing something? I don't get that. Missing group.
Oh, it's like the native Brisbane butterfly.
Yeah, it was
Oh, thank you.
endangered, and so there's like the Mission
Oh,
Blue
Mission
Center,
Blue.
and there's
Not like
street.
Well, it's okay. I mean, I think it's great now. I just don't know that people will understand the
Mm.
poppies.
Mm-hmm. It was just to have something on the mountain. He was at
I know, and I think that's a great
Uh-huh.
idea. I like the idea.
like they
I mean,
could.
well, our garden is full of poppies. That's because my husband loves them, and somehow he has every year. Like they do take over, but don't we see them other places? So on the mountain, okay.
I mean, poppies are everywhere. No, it's not unique to us, but is that what you're saying that
Yeah, I
we
mean,
could find something?
they're native, local,
Right.
native from our area. Whether it's specifically to Brisbane. I just happen to have lots of them, and I'm like, even sometimes like, they're all over the place.
Yeah,
They're wild.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, the garden or the community park had a huge bloom of puppies. The corner there.
I think, like, should we put idea, like, we were thinking, add idea committee up there, so
Oh,
it's
yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Is there a purple flower that's native to? I'm wondering if those.
Well, you could do loop. I mean, there's many things. You could lupin is purple.
Lupin.
That's the
I
host
don't.
plant for the mission.
It was supposed to be artistic or to recall something. I guess that's my question about the poppies. And artistically, I'm gonna take a step back because I'm not gonna. It just looks,
They're native, so it's not that we're forcing the roses in.
They're not roses.
yeah, they're not roses or tulips. Or,
We could.
Yeah, so they're native.
Mhm.
They still grow, and then they don't.
well, here's an idea. Well, that's a little more artistic. What if we have them smaller and have the words still be there, but have more of smaller poppies, about half the size, and not worry about putting. Have all those phrases there, but have the poppies be more of a decorative thing as opposed to a platform to have the language on it. Just a thought.
So it's like a bloom and then the one.
To your point about the
I think
bloom, but
the idea is that the vision and the mission are what like create the growth of the principles. That's what, but I don't know if that actually makes sense, but that's how I like read this. But I don't know if that,
it-
if that makes sense.
I don't know, I didn't,
Supports it. It supports the mission and the vision.
Yeah, the vision is
to
aspiration.
that point, that could be true, but if we could make the, I think you need more flowers and not fewer. And I think the
Mm.
flowers smaller would still be exactly what you're trying to say. I'm not trying to take away the concept, but again, somebody else who's got a
Something
good,
that's more proportional.
yeah, maybe.
More proportional, yeah.
Keep the language, keep the,
Uh-huh.
that way, but if you had more flowers around,
Mhm.
Did you want like different flowers, like the purple flowers like this?
I'm not an artist here about, but
Just it'll add color.
It'll
It'll loop in.
then should we just do mission butterfly too, or is it?
Yeah, you can add some other.
Yeah.
I think what like Brisbane doesn't stand out. I know it's like up there, but like again, I don't see
But there should be,
Brisbane.
like Brisbane
Yeah.
Idea Committee.
Brisbane Idea Committee at the top.
it's a good idea.
Is
Yeah,
it
you're right,
possible
I
they
just
start
sprinkle.
with yellow?
If that's what I mean. If that's what.
So Jello, okay.
Yes. And then drown it out in the. That's right.
Contrasting color, I
Mm.
just thought purple as something to stand out.
Yeah, that's
Then we can
great.
see. the
Yes,
words.
better, absolutely,
Are
because it's
these colors
blending in.
representation? Yeah, sometimes they'll say, oh, well, it doesn't really look like
I
that.
don't think so.
You don't think
Just
so?
something to be
Mhm.
legible.
But I do like it's joyful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
no,
just like, I like the feeling of it is
Good
joyful.
energy.
Good energy.
Yeah.
No, I think it's good. I think, like I said, we're just playing with the,
And I have a very
Say it.
nitpicky comment.
go for it.
But for the
Go for it.
mission, can it be like recentered so that the colon is on the
Ah.
right up onto the left of
And
the
like going up
center,
still.
so that it's just
Right, yeah, the mission,
Oh, here you
yeah,
can
she's
raise
talking
it.
about
So that it's like-
centered.
so that it's set so that it's like mission to here.
Yeah.
And then you can make this bigger.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like split in the middle.
Oh, that's all right.
So make it smaller, the word mission, and have it be on one
Yeah,
side.
and then the
Yeah.
top part, you need to
Okay.
say Brisbane Idea
And then-
Committee.
Yeah.
Then the sun, I mean, it still should be in the sun. Just
Mhm.
shift down.
Mhm.
Like almost adding a
Yeah,
header
add in
to
a
it.
header.
Mhm.
Cause then you know right away, what is this? What am I looking at?
Could you write Brisbane idea vision?
Yeah,
Combine that somehow up there? Cause it would take Brisbane out of that type and
I'll
then.
take this out here.
well, you can still keep it there. It's not, it doesn't hurt.
Take
the way
that
it
and
is.
go put it
add the
up.
city logo that would
Oh.
brand it right away as like City of Brisbane.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the
Okay.
logo.
Ingrid
Yeah.
was suggesting like adding the logo somewhere. It could like be on the right or the left, like right in the sun. I mean the sky. Sorry.
Yeah, and the principal seemed very large.
Yes, yeah.
The word itself.
The word
yeah.
itself seemed very large.
This is
Yeah,
another-
they're like this compared to the mission and vision.
Mhm.
But this is another anal statement here. So the, the sun, those rays really look like petals to me
Mhm.
of a daisy.
Mm.
So I don't say take that design away, but maybe make them more like sort of parallel sides and not like a petal might look. That make sense? Have
More
them
like-
mess around with having, I don't know what the word is.
Is it, like,
Edge
pointy
more,
in
yeah,
a
more
sense?
pointy edge.
Well, less like that. You could make
Yeah,
it more
yeah.
scalloped. That's like a,
Scalloped.
either not have a point and just have them be rays of the sun like a ruler might look, but not, that's one idea. The other idea could be smaller, because it almost looks like a big flower. And I don't
Yeah.
think the
Mhm.
artist wanted it to look like a big flower.
It's like a sunflower.
Well, sure, you know, that's.
No, but it looked. Yeah, I can see a sunflower in that.
Yeah, I do think a contrasting color to the mountain would be helpful.
And
Where?
of course,
For
because
the
With the flowers.
so if purple, it's a darker purple, let's say it's
Mhm,
purple, then white can stay on it, but then yellow or and white, it doesn't have the contrast to see, so we don't see the words.
This
We
the
don't-
font is also a little hard to read.
Yeah.
We
On
don't
the
really-
inside of the
Now
flower.
we're really getting.
Well, but I mean,
That's
we gotta get it
important.
right. On the
I
inside
think,
of the,
the font is like it's a little stretched on some to
Mhm.
make it
Right.
fit. So if we're not confined to a flower, then he
Yeah,
can make
right.
it
Yeah,
bigger and not
Mhm.
so
yeah.
like convex
I
in
guess
some
I-
areas.
I think if you keep the word
Mhm.
and scatter flowers around it, the flowers themselves may be
Mhm.
smaller.
Mhm.
and
Right.
it'll break
And
it up. And the
right.
other thing is, I think I don't want to lower the font size because I think you don't want people to read, you want them to look
Mm.
as opposed to standing there, like the language after mission. And maybe that's the only way we can do it. I think it's better for people to just get the message as opposed to stand and read, because people never stand and
Yeah.
read,
Mm.
except if they're looking at their phone. But just a thought,
Yeah, it is
I think it's really lovely compared to the first one, which was
hard to scare you.
Yeah.
was a little, and the mission that had the feet underneath it, that was,
It was roots, roots coming.
I just couldn't get my head.
Yeah, I saw it and I was like, well,
I can take a stab, can take a stab at it, if you want. I can play with it also.
Oh, you have, send her the file.
I,
Sure, great. I mean, I'm not gonna volunteer only because I'm not.
I mean, I can,
He-
back on he can do it.
Photoshop, I'll just ask him to like
Yeah,
do another
yeah.
few more
Yeah,
iterations.
a couple more.
Yeah.
But, well, it's going in the right track.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, really, it's
I
really.
think, yeah, the fact that all of our comments are like, it's
Right,
that's a
exactly.
good sign that we're
That's a
not
good
like,
sign. No.
great. Okay, so do you feel like you have
Mhm.
feedback that you need to?
Yeah, on the
iterate?
poster. Yes, thank you.
And I like that, to be honest,
Hmm.
I like the short versions the best versus the long extended version.
Mhm,
Like,
mhm.
our actions matter, everyone has words, everyone belongs, like instead of, blah, 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 blah. It actually is, I mean, we're in a
Mhm.
tight
Sharp.
Twitter
Yeah.
kind of.
But you're right,
Yeah.
you could shorten, like under inclusion, you could just say belonging. And then you could say, under dignity, you could say worthiness. Yeah, like if you really wanted to cut the words down. I mean,
Well, no, I was
Yeah,
saying from the old one. The other one was
Oh,
like,
the other one, oh,
That's
yeah,
yeah,
like the
everyone
double click.
belongs. We honor the diverse
oh,
voices
yeah,
that shape our
okay, I
city.
get you.
But I like how it's just like everyone
Because
counts.
think about where this is gonna be
Mm.
displayed, it'll probably be in our booth that day in the park, so people can look at it, we can refer to it, like, what's the idea committee about? Well, here we go.
Yes. So I don't know that
Okay.
we need all the other sentences
Mhm.
behind it. Like,
Mhm.
Right.
this really captures the essence
Yeah.
of the work.
Yeah.
So like the longer versions is just for us to like
Yes,
know that that's what
exactly.
it is, but this is what we're
Right,
sharing
right.
externally.
No, I like it.
I do, I think, and really what's the gentleman's name?
Noah,
Tell Noah that he's good.
Excellent
Because
job,
you can't
Noah.
tell him-
Excellent
Tell-
job, Esther.
Excellent
You're-
job.
Yeah, and well, I mean,
Give him a
you gotta
raise.
iterate
Give
to
him a
get it
raise,
right.
Carolyn.
Okay, let's move on to the work plan
Oh, yay.
in July.
In July.
so this is generally a exercise we'd do a little earlier in the year, but we had to get our
the fiscal year.
vision mission down, so here we are. But it gives us some time to look at this for the next
Work plan.
month or so,
Mhm.
and then go to council with it when they're back from their recess and after Labor Day. So
Get the staff.
yeah, sure. Ingrid and I just wanted to have a draft so that the committee would have something to just consider for the fiscal year 25-26 to try to take into account just the things that have occurred in the past, but also things that we've heard the committee wanting to have more teeth, sink their teeth into more of the policy work. So the fiscal year is July 1 to June 30th, so this is starting later in the fiscal year, but that's just for this first work plan that the idea committee is going to present. And just starting with we kind of touched on it earlier in the meeting, but improving equity and access through expanded translation and ADA compliant resources. We're going to have a new city website. I'm happy to announce and later this year. So it will have a lot more features that will allow us to use it so that people trust our site. There's been some periods of time over the last year where our site just wasn't up or the search wasn't working.
Yeah.
And people were really frustrated with that. And
Mhm.
so I think this is what we needed to do. And in order to get to that better search functionality, better display of content, we needed to upgrade to a platform that would
And,
allow us to
and
do
will
that.
the videos have closed captioning?
It is a requirement come 2027 to have live closed captioning. And so as a city that's under 50,000, we have until 2027 to do that. But anytime we are on YouTube, you can turn on closed
Yeah.
captioning during a meeting. So they're all streamed from Zoom to YouTube, so you can do that by turning it on. But I think we have to have it like on all times
Mm.
come 2027.
Hmm.
We have some things already in place, like a widget that allows you, if you have hard time reading on the computer, you can change certain settings to be larger. If you have dyslexia, there's a dyslexia option. Just things like that we've, tried to put in place, but this is kind of a more, as we go to a new site, let's just look at it all as
Good.
a chance
That's
to
good.
be
Yeah,
compliant
reevaluate.
across the board.
No, that's good.
And so that will take some meetings. And so we thought a policy subcommittee would be good to work with staff on this. The launch of the site would probably be later this year in November. So that's why we just September.
Can I ask a question
mhm.
ancillary to this? Other than the library,
Mhm.
which I assume for someone who's not been in there are computers there that people can utilize, right?
Mhm.
Has there ever been any talk about giving people either money to get an internet connection, even a basic one? It doesn't have to be 5G with all the flash,
Mhm.
or even computers.
Well, the library has those that you can check out along with the little Wi-Fi.
Oh,
If you don't have internet, you can
Hotspots.
hotspot. Yeah,
oh, cool. Okay.
they're right before the
I didn't know that.
circulation.
Did people know that?
I guess not. Not everyone knew that.
No, that's
Well, I guess the question is, do the people that need to know?
Mhm.
that's
Yeah.
that's my thought
Mm.
too, because it's one of my pet peeves about how electronic the world is, not because I don't like it. It's just
Yeah.
that I don't know how people that are immigrants here, legally or not, or people who are elderly that didn't grow up with that stuff, you can't even get a doctor's visit without knowing how to do all that stuff. People don't answer phones and things like that. So it's just a personal concern of mine.
Maybe we could put something together for the Star about sort of like, did you know about all these?
Well, that would be a great idea,
Yeah.
like from the idea committee.
Yeah,
Maybe
like I think, like we're trying to reach people,
Mhm.
old, I'll speak for the older people, but 'cause we didn't grow up with that stuff, and it's annoying. Well, first of all, it's annoying for everybody, but it doesn't come second nature for people that grew up with a phone in their hand and stuff. So
Is
I think
that-
that's a wonderful
Did they
idea.
do that at Sunrise Room? I thought they did.
Library, do they have a class?
The yak.
Seniors, they call it something like teen technology help or something.
Yeah.
It's not happening during the summer because students, I think it's gonna start up again in the fall. Every
Students
Wednesday.
volunteer and
Yeah.
do it. Oh, that's great.
Oh, that's really good. That's really good. I mean, it's good.
Teen tech support is what they call it.
Because you need it changes all the time, and the apps are changing all the time, and the phones are changing all the time.
Right, and that's a lot of what they're doing. They're just helping people set up like their phone,
Right. No,
downloading apps.
I
Hmm.
get it. I really get it.
Yeah, I think it was like every Wednesday, 4 to 5, the youth advisory committee, who are 7th to 12th graders, they volunteer and they're like, few of them are consistently there. And so it's nice
really
for the
great.
seniors.
Well,
to have that
let's try to
consistency.
remember to your point about publicizing it, not for August, because it's already August, right? And they're not
Mhm.
here anyway, but maybe we should,
September.
yeah,
Yeah.
put some bells and whistles around it.
September is going to also be an expanded star. that we're
Ah.
looking at, going from 8 to 12 pages.
Whoa.
Yes, and there might be even a senior corner or like an
that's
age-friendly
cool.
area of the Star. So it's always a consistent spot. You know, this is where you're going to get all that information that would be of interest.
I think it'll be great. I think,
Mhm.
older people may need encouragement and, there's sometimes a stigma associated with, you're not hip or, like I tried to buy, I'll just give you an example. I tried to buy a plant yesterday at a club that I belong to in San Francisco. And people made fun, not necessarily of me, but made fun of the concept of using a check
Mm,
because I didn't have Venmo. Now I know what Venmo is, I just don't have it.
Mhm.
And this vendor was not using credit cards because, the pocket full of those. But that's the kind of stuff like, nobody uses checks anymore. So you wouldn't laugh if you knew how much was in that checking account. We could make it all be okay,
all
for
right,
the
you guys
idea.
are helping writing this article.
Yeah.
In September.
I
Thank
think it's
you.
people would never say that, but they hear it and it's easy to get, it's
Mhm.
easy to just feel marginalized, even if you're intelligent or whatever, if you just didn't grow up with all these phones and what do you do and all these different ports and it doesn't fit this one and so
Okay. I like that.
there
What you
you go.
just said, like it's easy to feel marginalized. Maybe that's how it starts.
Right.
We want to
Yeah,
like bring you some resources, and
yeah,
if you're not familiar, these are things that we're hearing.
I
I'm
think
gonna tell you
so.
that.
And sometimes one thing that I'm not gonna tell the committee how to do their job, but sometimes you can have them. Well, if they don't have an email, maybe it won't be easy to do. But sometimes you can even have someone on a phone line, for like a short period of time, like for a half hour or 45 minutes and say, do you have a question? Let me, can call and ask.
Like a
That's just
hotline.
an idea, but like a hotline, I don't know. Just a thought.
Idea office hours.
Well, sometimes, like if it's specifically targeting seniors or people or English is not their first language, you can say, we'll, call and somebody will get back to you or something. I don't know, we have to brainstorm that. We don't have to talk about it, but right now, but if we're gonna do it, then that's what I'd like to see, helping people not be reluctant because they're nervous, and they don't want to look bad and nobody wants to look bad. And
I use checks too.
what?
I use checks.
Well,
too, and
good.
I'm not gonna,
Maybe you and me and San Mateo are the only two, but.
well, I have the Venmo too, but I'm not gonna be ashamed if I have checks.
No, I mean, I looked at this person and I said, do you want a check or not? I can give you a check, you want me to, you want the sale? If you don't want the sale, and I don't have that much cash. I do carry cash. I have nothing against cash. But I'm not gonna carry thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars of
What
cash.
plants did you buy?
Yeah, really.
It was only had $28 and it was like 33.
Couldn't get a deal.
He wasn't gonna give me a deal.
Convenient.
I said, "Will you take my check?" And he went, "Yeah." I said, "Cool." Because they have these stupid, frankly, these stupid ass things. All you have to do, you don't even have to go to the bank anymore. You just take a picture of the check and it deposits it for you. You don't have to do anything. Even I know that. I don't have it. But anyway. Okay.
All right, well,
That's a good one.
yeah, the next item is kind of what we've touched on, use digital, print, and in-person channels to inform the community about the idea committee.
Yeah.
Like here's the idea
Well,
committee feature.
now we'll have
and now we'll have
something.
this.
They'll have,
Yeah,
and is this gonna be ready for the expanded September?
I think it should be, yes.
And then we can
Yeah.
maybe have a little
Article.
article.
When's the day in the park?
October 4th,
Okay.
first Saturday,
Okay.
always in
November.
October.
Okay. All right. All right.
Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, we'll talk more about tabling in coming meetings.
What about this film festival?
What about the film festival? Yes.
How I don't know how that works. I think it's a terrific idea, by the way. People like videos.
you
and
didn't- no one
talking.
was there last year except for you were
And
there.
maybe
wasn't it?
Anna?
I was on the committee, but I was. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
nobody came? Oh.
There was like
Oh, lots of people.
oh well the first year a lot. 30.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
So wasn't it? I
We popped
misunderstood.
popcorn.
Oh, fun.
It was across the street.
We
Oh, it was really hard. It wasn't in-
Council chambers, because we needed to have the AV.
The AV.
Oh.
And there's short films.
Yeah, and so we had someone from the idea committee stand and kind of do the emceeing and
Yeah, yeah,
intro each video, even invite a little discussion. People shared their stories.
I think that's, I
Some
think,
it was
people like
amazing.
shed tears. It was very touching, actually. People wanted it to happen again. It didn't happen last year, but this year
Was planning.
we wanted to get some feedback and get some film suggestions from the community. We have a few on our Engage platform, but a lot of the films we just kind of, as a committee, kind of sat and like previewed together and selected to make the little lineup.
The festival.
To make the
Like,
festival, yeah.
we had animation, like just different genres.
Oh,
too.
nice.
I
It's,
think
it's short
good.
films. Pretty
I
good.
think people come, especially if you give them popcorn, and soda
And,
pop. or
and
something.
notice.
Right,
Mhm.
they'll come.
Yeah.
When did you have, did you have it like, did you have it like 4 to 6, or did you have it in evening time, or?
It was in the afternoon, and I know there was a couple games on. The Niners were playing.
Oh, it was on a Sunday, yeah.
It was on a Sunday, like in the afternoon.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So we
that's,
can-
that's an issue for, the Niners are always gonna play unless
Well,
it's
this
a
one's
bye.
Saturday this year, so that's
Yeah, we can try
Okay.
for Saturday. This is at the tail end of United Against Hate Week, which is
Okay.
October 19th this year to 25.
Does that work for people's schedules? October 25th?
Let me look.
That's
Yeah.
the fourth.
I
Like,
don't
right
think we'd
bef-
have to worry about the Giants in the World Series.
Okay,
so-
it's October 25th.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
No,
then
I can't make it.
The
I'm
week
out of town.
before Halloween.
The week before.
You already know you can't make it,
I'm
Rita?
speaking at this conference,
Oh, yeah.
Good for you.
Hard.
but
Go tell.
it's in Charlotte. It's not even a good fun spot.
Mm. What's the topic?
Population health.
So you said October 25?
Yeah.
Uh,
Do we have a time? We don't really have a time.
Oh, that's him.
Let me see if I can. Let me see exactly when I'm talking.
Yeah.
If I'm on the Friday, then I could be
oh,
back.
it's a Saturday.
It's a
the-
Saturday.
Mm,
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Listen,
Where do you say you were?
it's
It's in
just, I
Charlotte?
think that's
I'm gonna
okay.
in Charlotte. Yeah,
That's
instead of a
hard.
Sunday.
That's not direct. You
I know
know what I mean? Like,
it's gonna be hard to get back. I
it's great for you to say that you do it, but.
know.
It's a stretch.
I'm DC, right?
Someplace like that, but
It's Charlotte.
sorry. In Charlotte,
Yeah,
but
that's
it's
great.
think it Charlotte's a lovely place. I just don't think it's the easiest place in the world to go.
Yeah,
to.
yeah. It's
Or, I
not-
mean, to get back and forth.
yeah. And then when do we start reviewing the films?
You should probably start that maybe at
In
the next meeting.
August. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah,
well, that with the event subcommittee, probably do like the initial. And then bring the recommendations to the full
you
committee.
could do it that way. Yeah. Flush out some and then show the committee.
Okay. Just keep it in the, there's a lot of good. Let us know if you're just scrolling on YouTube or like
True,
think of any
yeah.
short films that
So what did
you
you
come
use
across.
like in prior events? What new movies did you have?
I have a playlist. We have a
Mm.
playlist on YouTube. All but
Okay.
one allowed it to be a part of the playlist. One of them, for whatever reasons, we couldn't add it to the playlist, but I'll send it out. and
That
you
would be
can
great.
watch them.
It's too bad we can't do a whole movie, because if you've never seen the movie Flow, it's animation, there's no speaking. It's won the Academy Award. It's about a cat, of course, about a cat, but it's great. It's really great. Big principles of equity and stuff. It's great.
How long is it?
Oh, I'm sure it's not with me. It was.
Oh, 90 minutes.
No,
I
no,
think
it's
these-
not short. No, it's. a
Oh,
short
okay.
film.
Because these are short films, right?
Yeah, these are short. No,
Yeah.
no, it's, but,
I've never seen that film.
oh, it's good. It's really good. It's, and
Oh,
I don't really like animation that much, it's really good. It's by Latvia. Can you believe it?
I think it's available on Hulu,
It's good.
Prime. Something can get on the Prime Video.
I know it's good.
Makes me think of The Secret Life of Dogs.
Ah.
Yeah, it's an hour and a half.
So how long is the film that we're looking at? It's like 2-3 films.
Like 3 and 8 minutes.
Oh, it's real short.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, maybe one was like 14. Maybe one had
I
a
think
little
10,
longer.
10.
10.
Yeah, 10.
Yeah. I'll send it out.
Okay.
They're really the discussion after the
Is
films
what the
were
real
really good.
driver is.
Mhm.
Discussion,
good.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just the sharing, the storytelling is really great.
Okay. Put them on line. Number 4 is develop a multicultural grant program for committee members or organizations to apply for potential funding. So this kind of is where we were with them last meeting. We talked about Diwali and supporting them.
Yes.
Not at the full amount, but what we have in the past. And then we wanted to mention and remind the committee about API month. That was so these are events that are
Yeah.
community.
But is there a
Driven.
veterans one?
There's a veterans flag raising event that we do, not really as the idea committee, but
Yeah.
as a city. A former council member, the mayor MCs that.
So is the purpose of the multicultural event just to celebrate different cultures as opposed to any message other than Diwali is,
It's yeah,
it's just that, okay.
broadening.
See, I'm almost a naysayer in that
Maybe
I don't, I like us to celebrate, but not just highlight. Because there's lots of different, people could stand up and say, well, I'm from Latvia, just as an
Well, I
example.
think that's actually, for me, I love this idea because I feel like this is an opportunity to put
For
in
others
place
to
for others to like,
Come
we
forward.
can share it, like publicize it, so people know that they can apply for the funding.
right.
And it puts in place a set of like, this is the criteria. And then we can go back to council and say, this is what we did with that money, give us more. Because we had this
It's
many people
applicant,
apply
yeah.
and we couldn't support all of them and
Okay,
But that's a good point. Like, and maybe it's not a multicultural, but maybe it's like a diversity grant, or like it could be worded in a way where it's not just a cultural group. It could be other.
I think, yeah, I mean, I think that's the work of this committee and the policy subcommittee to figure out like what is the intention of this pot of money, what are the outcomes of
Mhm.
and the impact of that.
that's a good point. Good point.
And there was one event that I forgot to put on here, and that's the Mexican Independence Day. I think we mentioned this in a previous meeting, but Raphael at Melissa's Taqueria wants to
Oh, yeah.
provide all the food
Ooh,
Tuesday, September 16th in the park. He just wants the city idea committee to like help publicize that it's happening. And he'll bring in the ballet folklorico dancers.
oh,
Like
nice.
he has a connection to a group.
Is that gonna be in the newsletter?
Oh, it will.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I keep telling
That's all good.
him, like, Raphael, I like need to get some more information about this.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he hasn't asked for like any direct support. But it just reminded me that we should.
It's coming up.
Yeah, it is
September what? I'm sorry.
16th. It's a
16th.
Tuesday,
Tuesday.
lunchtime in the
Oh,
park.
lunchtime?
Mm-hmm. I think that's what he's thinking. But yeah,
But
once I talked to
Class is
him.
already in session.
Oh, classes are in session. It's true.
We could do. Maybe you could ask him
Why
like
couldn't they-
3.
Well, why couldn't they come down as a culture? There's a bus parked up.
It's
there.
just 200 kids. Oh, to see the ballet folklorico, like the performances and stuff.
I mean, I don't know, the bus is sitting up there.
We could walk.
Yeah, yeah.
I usually walk.
Well, that's
But if you do, like, yeah, 3:30.
and then like Parks and Rec after. Help coordinate a field trip. I feel like
Mm, if it's around
if it
three,
was later in the afternoon,
like 3.
and then people might be home from work or. I don't know.
Just yeah, maybe touch base with them about the
Mhm.
time frame
Okay,
because the schools are out by 3. or so.
okay.
Okay.
Maybe he was trying to avoid the school.
Yeah, maybe he's trying to avoid the school.
Well, he said free food, but he didn't really.
Yeah, he don't want to put a kid.
The kids can eat. Can eat a lot of tacos.
Right?
I just want to say something because when I joined, I promised to offer if there is need, workshops on trauma-informed mental health type
Mm.
of work. And
Mm.
if things get off tracks, and I'm happy to prepare something. But I'll be in Romania in September, I mean in August, so that will be only September onwards.
Okay.
Mhm.
But I'm happy to have something.
I think that's terrific.
I do too. I think community roundtable about
Yeah.
some of these issues where people might
Um,
feel alone.
Mental health, National Mental Health Month is every May.
Mhm.
Did you
So
want to do
I could see
something?
something tying in there.
Is that to?
Maria.
Is that a good time frame for you around
So what
May?
is that?
May.
May of 2026.
Oh,
Oh, that's really terrific.
yeah, but if anything, let's hope nothing happens in between, but if it does, I'm happy to be a source for that.
Good. Thanks for that.
Is this like a time where usually people feel like around the winter time, like more loneliness or?
I don't know, I mean, probably I'm among the younger ones around here, so, yeah, people, I don't know how people deal with things.
Well, the last one, they had a walk. In fact,
Yeah.
I'm not just sitting here thinking when I was walking. And the walk was kind of around the walk of Brisbane's walk. For mental
Yeah,
health.
they walked
Mental
on the
health month.
quarry or
Yeah.
the Rucker Park Trail.
Mhm. And they had
Mr. Soft.
they had
the
they had that. That was
Most
popular.
important.
But they had the dumping of the water, like the ALF.
Oh.
Yeah.
We did a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, their lens got
Yes.
soaked.
Yes, again, right before they started walking, and then you got to dry off. So much fun.
Okay, and then the final one is the coordinate need planning for community-wide MLK Junior Day service event.
Yes.
Yeah,
What did we do this year?
it was the
Like the drive,
Catholic Worker Charity House, Hospitality House, Toiletry Drive.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And we collected them here and across the street at City Hall. And then Carol joined Ingrid and I to deliver all the donations.
Oh, amazing.
And Peter Steeler is a Brisbane resident who's been running this for almost like 3 decades
Long
with
time.
his wife. It's in San Bruno. It's
Okay.
the closest like local homeless
Mhm.
shelter to Brisbane.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Bikes there every day, at 5 in the morning.
I know, it's really
amazing.
It was
amazing.
inspiring to just talk with him when we were
Amazing.
there. Yeah.
And they sleep about 10, would you say? Not more than.
Yeah.
It's a small, it looks like it's associated with the church that it's next to. It's not really, but
Hmm.
that's what it looks like. And they serve 3 meals a day, I think.
At least breakfast and lunch.
Yeah.
And then allow you to sleep. And it's kind of a place where you
They have a
can
shower stuff.
like
that's great. And maybe
Rebuild.
because I feel like last year was a little we were like, oh, it's the January meeting. We should do this thing for and
Yeah.
so but now with this much warning, it's like the work plan you can
Mhm.
plan.
Right.
Maybe we could like put out a call for I don't know if they have like volunteer programs or projects that groups can do. But like having enough time to
Hmm.
do some outreach to see if anyone would want to actually like on MLK Day do a project.
Well, the one thing I would like to see us do for MLK Day is to really think of a way, I don't have an idea, of discussing the principles that are all over the place. So we don't have to necessarily say MLK, something that buzzes people out, but we could look to find the principles that are been talked about in any one of the speeches. You can find a bunch of them. I
Mhm.
don't know how to do it exactly, so.
But we could even something, maybe partner with the library.
mm,
Like the day of service or the day of service.
Or discussion,
Oh,
but still do the service project, because
Right.
that's a good idea. It's
Yeah,
collect the
service-
toiletries and give that to shelter.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good thing, especially because sure they don't have much money.
Well, yeah, stuff is going up, so.
Okay.
Mm.
I'd like to propose adding, I think once we get a little more clarity on like what the expectation is for the idea committee members to be
Mhm.
participating on these other committees.
Yeah,
To add this to the work plan.
Yes.
If that's like, if there is an expectation of.
yeah,
I agree with that.
that's a great thing.
And say who's like
Just, I mean, I don't know that I don't know that it needs to
Mm.
be like that explicit, but just to
Okay.
like have it listed here that like that is something that
And
we're doing.
expectation, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's great.
And then I feel like, city council and the mayor have sort of asked, and I'm sort of thinking of a job description where it's like, all other duties as assigned. Like, do we want to include something that's sort of like, provide consult to city council on
Mhm.
idea related issues or something? I don't know if we would need that in addition, but.
Well, I think it's a good, it's a good idea. I think it's worth stating as an expectation. If in fact the history of this committee was that the council wanted it to set up anyway. So why not state that? So it wasn't just our idea, we just all got
Mhm.
together and did that. So I think we should just provide some incentive for them. I think it's a great idea. Again, not for us to make more work, because we all have lives to do here, but. Yeah,
Great. Any other feedback, thoughts on the work plan? I'm really excited. It feels like
Yeah,
this is a much more robust work plan that I've had.
Do we want to add anything specifically under May? For around mental health month?
Should we just
Mm.
put
TBD?
mental health event?
well, it doesn't
Mhm.
have to be blessed right now, we can
No.
put it in, if
Yeah.
that's okay with
Yeah.
you. And we could brainstorm, I don't wanna give a short shrift, I think it's really important.
Yeah.
And keep it as a placeholder.
yeah. Because I do think like a dialogue circle in the park under the the
Gazebo?
gazebo could be,
Or,
in the, we just-
facilities that are available, people probably don't know what are available.
Notes.
Got lots of time to
Yeah.
put stuff together. Yeah. I'm even thinking, could I provide some maybe written resources, that could be available on the website? I'll work on those, but it's, I'm just thinking to just make it easy. It doesn't have to be a complicated thing to care about mental. um,
But it would be like kind of a talk. I'm envisioning like,
I can do anything.
yeah.
We can do.
Maybe we'll have to see what the state of the world is.
Why, and to, what's easy for people, is it a talk, is it a workshop, is it just a informal chit chat in the park?
Yeah.
Or I don't know, I don't know, I guess you can have suggestions there, and I'm happy to adapt it to something that would,
Okay.
Yeah. I'm thinking back to when we had,
The grief counselor.
yes, Kara, they did grief counseling support
Mhm.
after the accident.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, it's a very small intimate group.
Mhm.
But the facilitator was just really good and just wanting to give some space for people to just
Mhm.
sit in it and like kind of talk
Yeah.
about how,
Yeah.
you know,
Cause
they
a
were
lot happened in that
basically.
time, that one like 10-day period. I was like,
Yeah.
geez, what's going on?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, and just how grief will
Mhm.
like look different, like when it just happened, but this is like normal for you to feel this way, and these
Mhm.
are ways that you can like what you can do for yourself.
Yeah,
So like there was like a
exactly.
homework assignment even after
I
think
can-
about and tell the partner, your partner, what you're gonna do for yourself when you leave this place.
Mhm.
That's a workshop.
Mhm.
I can have something,
Yeah.
whatever you guys think.
That's good.
Even the San Mateo County Board of Supervisors has like called out loneliness as a public health concern.
It's a pandemic, so
Yeah, so
yeah,
it's,
but that's,
so that's a good connection there,
it's
and the
fairly.
city council members are really like open to.
That's right.
Um,
All right. Thanks for listening.
yeah, sure.
Any staff announcements?
I'm going to Romania.
What was that?
Got your,
To Romania,
Oh, right, in August.
yeah,
well, we'll
I mean,
see about
next week.
Okay.
but you'll be gone for the next meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
it won't be, no, it's 4 a.m. there and I'm not gonna,
Do that again.
You did that one time.
yes. I'm gonna-
You're like, what am I doing? That was after the surgery too, right?
Yeah. So that will probably be remote.
In August.
In August, okay.
I mean, I'll be there, but that. Let's put that down as that.
Hold on. Address.
Yes, everybody needs the address.
Yeah.
I have to go vaccinate cats on Sunday. That's fine, right? That's the only thing that would make me drive all the way up there and then sit down and go.
All right, anything else?
Anybody want kittens? No, no kittens.
So these are the kittens from your cat?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh,
So.
are you fostering?
No, this is a shelter. This is a Redwood Coast Humane Society.
Oh, I
so it's
see.
fine. Yeah, that's what I do. It's fine. No, that's what helped me the last time I went to him. That's all I need is more of my drive.
All right, well then I'm gonna go ahead and adjourn us at 7:11
All
p.m.
right, thank you.
Thank you.
Good job, good work, lady.